So for you guys, first impressions, first game of the year, what do you come out of it with?
I think we start off the game with a lot of energy, which was good. I liked everyone's approach to the game, but as I'm sure everyone saw, the second half we dropped off a lot, and we definitely have a long way to go, you know. But it's better to have a winning learning experience than, a loss, so we're happy with that.
Derrick, do you like your role better this year? I mean, it seems like you don't have to carry as much of the burden this year with this team.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Because it's a lot easier because we got so many weapons, and they can't stop us. All Coach tells us in practice is just move the ball around because we all can score. So it's a lot easier for me.
For you then, how's the chemistry been with Trey Bond, you two together?
Yeah, it's good because we talk about what we do. Like if he get the ball, I run the lane, and if I get, he run the lane. So we know where to go, where our spots at. So I find him, he find me, and we find our rest of our teammates too.
Are you guys similar in what you guys do in skill-wise?
Yeah, we do a lot of similar stuff.
Does that help having two guys on the floor who are similar in
Yeah.
perspective?
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, they're like, I don't know how to explain it. They're just so quick. Sometimes you give it to one of them, and it's hard to catch up with them. But, that's obviously how Coach Ferry wants to play, and that's how we want to play. So, it just makes it all the more harder for the defense to guard, because when you have two of them on the floor, I mean, it's hard to contain them.
Derrick and Ovie, you didn't play last season, but you can still elaborate on this because you did watch. This team seems a lot more aggressive. Is that something that you guys have been working on?
Yeah, that's the type of mentality we try and take on. That's how Coach Ferry wants us to play. He wants us to be aggressive in everything we do, So we definitely try and make that an emphasis in practice and try and make it translate onto the court.
Yeah, he said just bring attitude every time we step on the floor. Because last year we didn't do that well, so this year every team got to get it.
I know it'll be a double-double in your first game. What was working for you out there, and was there anything that wasn't working that you can improve on for next game?
Personally, I feel like I could improve on everything. It's good to get a double-double, but there's a lot of areas that I wasn't happy with myself. I feel like I could have got a couple more rebounds, made a couple more defensive plays, and finished a couple more times on the offensive end. So really, just all around, I feel like there's just so much room to improve. So that's where.
Derrick, do you feel any different this year than last year?
Yeah, I feel like I got stronger and better. I worked on all key of my games, and then our chemistry is crazy. Like we all get along, we sit at the dinner table, eat together, like we talk about stuff, have fun, watch TV and stuff. So it's better because last year some people didn't do that. Some people were going on their own, but I feel like we like a family now, even more.
Do you feel different as a sophomore than you did as a freshman?
Yeah, way different.
Keep going.
It's way different, and then that's all I can say is way different. Ain't nothing else to say.
We kind of saw the family side being showcased today when somebody was knocked down on the court. I saw somebody make it from like 10 feet away over there in like 2 seconds. Is that something that you guys really worked on, trying to become a closer team this season?
That's an emphasis on any successful team in any successful organization. You have to have family-like qualities. I feel like that's when you see the most success. And it's not something that I feel like Coach has to emphasize as much, being that everyone really likes each other, and a lot of it's very genuine. You can tell that no one has a problem running over to go and help a teammate up or whatnot. So, it's definitely that's a big key to our team.
Ovie, you've been around a long time, and you're looking at all these freshmen out there.
Yeah.
What are you seeing that you're going to have to help them get used to?
How tough it is to play in college and how hard you have to play for 40 minutes. I feel like that showed today. I think, with so much youth on the team, you could see the drop-off in the second half as far as intensity-wise. But they just have to realize that there's a lot of good players out there and a lot of really good teams. So we have to play for 40 minutes.
Are they gonna follow your example?
Yeah, I try and set a good example, because I know they look to me, being the one guy that's been around, seems like forever, but definitely.
You're 5 years older than some of these kids.
Man, you're making me feel old. Come on, man.
But I mean, you've seen a lot more than they have.
No, for sure. I mean, and when it gets to conference play, it just gets harder. As you go along through the season, teams that don't get better every day in practice, it starts to show, You have to constantly keep on improving. And you really do have to play hard for 40 minutes to give yourself a chance.
Is it for these guys? Thanks. We have Coach Ferry.
Appreciate it, guys.
Well, I was extremely happy with the start of the game. I thought we came out with great focus, great energy, aggressiveness. I really thought we set the tone for how the game was going to be played. I thought we were really locked in defensively. We did a really good job contesting shots, blocking out, dealing with ball screen defense. And offensively, I think we just flowed. We really played. When we were able to get stops like that at that rate, we just can put so much pressure on them in the open court. And then I think in the second half, we kind of got up big, and then we kind of didn't handle things as well, broke down on some ball screen defense stuff. But, playing this many new guys and this many young guys, I actually thought it was a pretty good effort all the way around.
What did you like and what didn't you like?
Well, I thought I liked the first half. I really liked our defensive disposition, and I liked our aggressiveness to attack. I thought we were relentless on both sides of the ball. In the second half, what I didn't like is I thought we let our guard down a little bit in the second half. I thought we got a little lazy with our ball screen defense in the second half, and a little bit of our focus. So I'd say those are the things I liked and disliked.
Do you see Derrick playing more comfortable of a role this year?
Well, like anything else, he's experienced now. He's not a true sophomore. The amount of minutes he played last year and what he did for our program led us in scoring, led us in assists, made some plays in big games for us. He's more like a junior in regards to experience. So he's just got that feel, that experience of the game. And I think that's what we have to get everybody else. Like all these new guys, all these young guys, we got to get experience. And we got to get experience playing together. So actually for DC, it's like he kind of just stepped in and he worked. He worked all in the off season. He's really improved his game, and I think he's just starting to feel comfortable.
Are you liking what you're seeing from the tandem of him and White
At,
together?
at times, I thought today at times it was explosive, scoring-wise, and then at times defensively, I thought it's something that we have to continue to work on. If we're going to play that small lineup together, they have to distort offenses a little bit more with their quickness. And with these new rules, I don't know if you can really go out and sick, guards off on people because they just call so many fouls. That was what was disappointing about this game. We pride our program on not fouling, and we sent them to the foul line way too much, and that's something that we got to continue to work on, especially with the new rules.
And from the first to the second half, was there anything that they were doing differently in the second half that tripped us up, or was it all exhaustion?
Well, you know what? I think I wouldn't say it was exhaustion. I thought it was more of we lacked a little focus. I thought by them falling back into the zone, it kind of tried to slow the game down a little bit. And but I still thought we played. We were on a clip. We scored 94 points again. A little disappointed in giving up 75, but it was that flow of the game and a lot of possessions in the basketball game. I think if we would have played with more focus in that second half, once we got up big, it could have been a little different.
How much patience do you have to have knowing that these are all new kids, all young kids? Were you expecting them to be ready to play and don't make those mistakes?
Well, you do. You have a lot of poise as a coach, and as when you're coaching a team like this, I think you always need to have patience, whether they're experienced players or not. But you have to be. Like LG Gill has had a great preseason, and he just came out and just fouled the heck out of everybody today. But that's typical freshman stuff, and I think you got to have, the ability to go with other people. That's good. Last year we would have been in a little bit stressful situation. I think, okay, it's not your day. Let's move on. But you got to you got to have patience more so off the court. I mean, you got to really sit them down and show them on tape and spend the time to teach these guys, you know, the right way to play and understand that they're going to make mistakes, but you got to be able to play through mistakes. They're not going to learn, especially kids nowadays. They just don't learn by being yelled at and screamed at and yanked out of the game if they make a mistake. I think we got to teach them how to play the right way, and each kid you got to coach a little differently. But you know, it's a little bit easier to have patience when you're up 25 than it is when if we were down. So it's going to be a process with this group.
What were your thoughts on Micah Mason's debut for you guys?
You know, I think it was kind of neat that he gets in the game and he bangs a three. I thought that was kind of neat for him. You know, I think he's still got to get his legs under him. He hasn't played much with the starting group because we took the worst case scenario that he wasn't going to get cleared, so we had him with the guys, the non-starters. So we got to implement him a little bit more. I thought he had a couple of good looks though. I think like anything else, early season, you know, you get some good and you get some bad.
Is that it for Coach? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Wednesday night,